Hello, hello. So it's another year, another season change, another long time since I've posted. Yes, that is what happens when you have to do everything yourself. Anyway, I am here on the homestead. We are watering today. Sorry if the wind is a little bit bothersome, but we are watering today and looking after the gardens. What has happened in the meantime is Mateo actually lives here now, and we live on the farm. And yeah, he's working, so he's doing a lot more hours at work that he does on the homestead. So this place is a bit of a mission to upkeep. So yeah, I'm just watching today, and the reason why I posted is because I want to show you the cool trees that has lasted through the -9 winters here in the lovely Smithfield. So this is a big shocker for me, because this is pecanut trees, and that in itself is not so fantastic. But these trees were planted from a seed, from a pip, in a makeshift tray of compost and potting soil, and they grew, and this is now their second year. They have lasted this winter without any frost cover. I thought they're dead, but we have been watering them anyway, the little sticks sticking out, and they are alive. And there is actually like 3 trees here, but we are going to let them all grow and see how it goes. And we've actually got 2 more pecanut trees, but I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but there's one, this one here, and there's another one, a bigger one, next to the storeroom there. It's right there next to the fence. And those ones we bought big, so we expected them to live and survive, and they have, and they are thriving. And I'm looking forward to pecanuts, man. It is an awesome tree, and it is very hardy once it's big. And the other things that I'm very excited about is these populars. We planted these populars in front of the house, and they are growing so big now that the goats aren't eating them. So that's a plus and a bonus. And they are going to give us some wind protection. But just look at all these trees that we planted in the last 2 years here, and they are growing so nice and big, protecting the house from the wind, and it's gonna just flourish. Fruit trees we've got apricots, and here actually these apricots self-seeded. I don't know where they came from, but they self-seeded, and we've just been watering them. They're about a year old now, and we've just been watering them, 2 of them next to each other, and we're just going to leave it to go like that, and see what happens. But also thought they were dead, thought they were little sticks during the winter, as a plant does, because we didn't water them. And then this summer or springtime now, we started watching them, and look at that. So we've got 1 apricot here, we've got another apricot there. That one actually, I don't know, let me focus here. That one came from our house in Springs. And then we've got another apricot here, right there. And they are doing so well. They are so happy. So just for those who are interested, you know, I'm going to post a little bit here and there. Maybe if I see something else, I want to show you what the sheep looks like now that I brought them to the homestead. Remember, they were sheared on the previous video. So I want to show you what they look like now after a week of living in the dirt. Let me go feed them quickly. So this is what the poor old ladies look like. This looks like Phoebe. Oh, sorry, Petal and Phoebe. They were the big ones. That's the ones that gave us babies. This and that is Phoebe's babies. They're already so big. And this is Petal. Sorry, I keep saying the wrong name. That's Petal's babies. This is Phoebe's baby. She kind of rejected him, so we had to hold her down for him to drink, and then after a while started giving him bottles, actually 2 bottles a day. And since we've been chasing her down and holding her, she's been so wary of us. And this is our ram, and he's been wary from day one because he was raised wild. He's never been handled, but he's much better. I mean, he would never be this close normally in the past. So his name is Speedy. Oh, Michael. Manoa named him Speedy because he's always running away from us. But yeah. And oh, Sunny looks even smaller. Her growth was stunted because she got an infection in her navel as a baby. And so she didn't eat We actually thought that it was something to do with her gut, and then we locked her away one side, and it was at that time where they started eating so much, you know, as babies, almost like this Freddie and Charlotte now. And we locked her up one side and kind of like gave her rations of food and took her to the vet, and eventually we cut it open, and it was just a big ball of pus, like infection there at the bottom, and that stunted her growth. But she is just as old as Luna and Misty. Well, that's our sheep. I have to go see what the land looks like, if anything's starting to grow. We haven't had rain yet, because currently I'm giving them Pillar and Lucerne, and that's what they're living on at the moment.